Alright guys, what's going on? It's Jack and welcome back to another video. Got highlight gameplay here from the stream that I had a little bit earlier today. I'm still deciding on whether or not I want to get back on stream later on tonight and continue playing. Sometimes I just feel like streaming, and I stream for a long time, but that's not what this video is about. In this video, what I wanted to do is I wanted to spit out some facts, and I myself had thought about this time and time again, and I've also heard some other streamers in terms of the subject talk about it. So I thought it would be very interesting, especially during this very specific point in time in the Call of Duty franchise, because everybody and their mother is talking about Modern Warfare 2 Multiplayer Remastered and how it was found in the game files, and it's rumored to be coming out, and then at the same time it's rumored to not get released because the developers and Activision are saying, quote unquote, that they don't think that we'll enjoy it because of the changes that were made to it or whatnot. So in terms of Modern Warfare 2, Modern Multiplayer Remastered, it's pretty much all over the place. And yes, I will even put myself on the spot by saying that I have talked about yet again on videos and on streams as well that if they ever remade, like specifically my personal favorite Call of Duty of all time, Black Ops 2, that I will literally like go nuts over it and I'll play the shit out of it and yada yada yada. And the chances are I probably would, but I don't think, looking back at it now and talking about it and thinking about it, and I'm gonna talk about it, the specifics in terms of this video, is that, well, that's unlikely to happen, and I'm gonna tell you why. At this point right now, multiplayer remastered games of the past are actually pointless, and yes, I said it. Now, nostalgia is great, right? Especially for those of us that are older. I'm 35 years old, even though people tell me I look 40, and that's cool and all. I mean, I haven't really aged very well, especially when it comes to my hair, or the lack thereof, so to speak. But the thing is that for people that are older, once you get to a certain point in your life to where reality has hit you so many times over and over again, sometimes harder, sometimes not as hard, but reality hits you one way or another in life. It's the inevitable. It's one of those things that are going to happen. Sooner or later, you're going to get hit hard by reality, and you're going to have no choice but to accept that reality and to accept those facts. So here are the facts that I want to dish out to you and everybody else that's watching, and that is that that remastering the older Call of Duty games is damn near pointless. It's good for nostalgia. It's good for like a temporary thing, but it's really pointless. And let me give you guys an analogy that I find to be pretty efficient and sufficient as well. Let's say that you had a time machine in your hands, okay? And in the stage that you are in your life right now, you were to step through that time machine and you were to go back, let's say during your high school years. Let's say you're my age and you go back during your high school years. Let me ask you this. Experiencing those high school years now at your current age, would it be the same as when you experienced them back when you were 18, 17, 16, 15 years old? And of course the answer with that would be no. The times were different then. We had a different thought process when we were younger, when we were kids. We experienced things a lot different. I'm pretty sure most of us that if we went back to high school, there would be at least one little thing that we would have changed. For some other people, it would have been a lot of things, or the way we feel about things and the way we react to things, totally different now. I mean, granted, there are things that we still like till this day. There's always going to be parts of us that are going to be kids and stuff like that. But again, because of life being life and the way the cookie crumbles, so to speak, it's not going to be the same as it once was back in the year, let's say when I graduated back in 2003, and back when I was 18, 17. Those experiences were very unique because of the age and the lack of maturity that we had. And the thing is with Call of Duty, like it or not, regardless of what age you are, we've grown up and we've kind of adapted with Call of Duty, so to speak. So Call of Duty actually, Ronaldinho actually was right when he said it. Call of Duty does not need to go backwards. Call of Duty needs to go forward. We need to continue to make changes, because even if our favorite Call of Duty of all time, mine being Black Ops 2, was remastered and released, it would only, that sense of nostalgia and everything would only last a certain period of time that is not going to be anywhere as near as, like, let's say a 6-month period. It would be a lot less, actually. I would give the game about a month or so until even I were to get tired of it and I would want something new, because I've already experienced it years and years ago. The graphics being different, is basically just something that's a visual appeal. It's not, see, Call of Duty is all about gameplay, and since we've already been there, and since we've already had that, it's never going to be the same. We have to, going back to getting older, one of the things you have to realize is that life is never, as the cops go by my house again. Every single commentary, man, cops always go by my house. My goodness. And my window is really close to the road, so that doesn't help. But I do my best to edit it out and to clean it up a little bit. But anyway, going back on topic, you got to realize that when you get older, and for those of you guys that are younger, you guys don't fully understand. Even though you guys are maybe very intelligent, you guys may understand the concept of what I'm saying, you won't truly understand until you experience it yourself, because it's something that you need to understand in depth in order for you to fully understand the concept and to fully experience it, so to speak. I can tell you how good something tastes or how good it feels to have sex, but you won't truly know until you fully experience it. You know what I mean? So it's the same thing here. Sooner or later in life, you will realize that no matter how good the good times were back in the day, they're not going to be like they were back then. It's not going to be the same. And we're going to be, I don't even know if the word disappointment is out there, but we're going to come to the realization that, hey, maybe these remastered CODs are not everything that we make them out to be, because the times are different now, the game is different, the way people play the game is different. Do you think if they remastered Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer that people are going to play the exact same? No. It's not going to be easy to go on Afghan, which is an open map with with the cave, and then there's a couple of rooms or whatnot in between or whatnot on both sides. Do you guys think that on Afghan in this day and age, it's going to be easy to pull a Sandy Ravage and to run out there with your Spaz 12 and get an 8-piece or a 9-piece or a 10-piece before you die? I don't fucking think so. In terms of the way the community has evolved or de-evolved, in terms of the way they play the game, I mean, seriously, the community is not the same. Whether you're a hardcore player in Call of Duty, whether you're a Call of Duty enthusiast or whatever the deal may be, or not, the thing is, the way people play games is not the same as when they played before. People have adapted in some way, shape, or form. Some people have become more passive. Some people have become more aggressive. Some people have become more in between. But nonetheless, it's different now. It's not the same anymore. Call of Duty is not the new, is not new around the block anymore. Everybody, not even the people that that don't play Call of Duty know Call of Duty, okay? That's how it is. And back in the day, back during the days of Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty was still fucking fresh. Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare got everything going, and then once news about Modern Warfare 2 came out, everybody was going nuts. And then after Modern Warfare 3, slowly but surely, Call of Duty has been kind of declining in terms of popularity. And part of the reason for that is simply because of the fact that it's not new anymore. But with that being said, Call of Duty still needs to continue to move forward. Now, I'm not saying that Call of Duty needs to basically pull a, what Treyarch tried to do last year with Black Ops 4, and basically try to make the game an Overwatch and Rainbow Six Siege hybrid or whatnot, which was said to be rumored to be the thing. But the thing is, that's not the direction. I'm saying, like, Call of Duty needs to keep its identity, but it needs to continue to move forward in some way, shape, or form and to innovate and change, but within its identity. Not to where the formula gets changed so much that the game doesn't play like Call of Duty plays, which, again, is in my opinion, the mistake that Modern Warfare made. So anyway, guys, that's all I kind of wanted to talk about in this one. Don't get me wrong. The concept is great. Nostalgia is great. I'm 35 years old, so I appreciate nostalgia more than most in this era of gaming age, so to speak, because I am older, so to speak. And nostalgia will I'll always have a weakness for. But the reality of the situation is that it's never going to be the same. Just like it's never going to be the same of when you hung out with your best friends back when you were 18 and doing the shit that you were doing compared to now. Things are different now. And for those of you guys, when you get older, you will remember me and you will remember this conversation for those of you guys that are listening to this commentary. But anyway, that's all I got for this one, guys. I also want to hear from the people that are around my age range or whatnot, or that are a little bit older. Do you guys agree with what I said? Do you disagree? Am I full of shit? Do you think that, a remastered game is going to bring it back? So what do you think? I personally am going to go with reality on this one, and that's it. That's just the way life is, man. Like it or not, it's something that it's a pill that we're gonna have to swallow. But anyway, guys, that's all I got for this one. Let me know down in the comment section, and as always, if you enjoyed this video, let me know, and if you didn't, let me know what I can do to make my videos better. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.